So I'm here to welcome you on behalf of Arizona State University and the Rob and Melanie Walton Sustainability Solutions Initiatives. How many of you have been here all 5 years? Hands, yes. So thank you. If you've been here even 1 year, you probably remember our previous award winners. So you'll get to hear from them this evening and a little preview right now. But before we get to that, I want to say this is, again, our 5th year. We do events all throughout this month to engage and inform the public on sustainability topics. So we're very excited to return to El Charro tonight, one of the iconic historic venues in Arizona, a former girls' school and a model for sustainability after it was renovated to LEED Gold certification standard. But before I get too much into tonight's events, I want to encourage you to go by our booth out in the foyer and nominate your local science museum to receive a sustainability demonstration kit. These are designed to engage the public in conversations about trade-offs, building healthy communities, water allocations, and we have 75 of these in 33 countries all over the world, and we'd like one in a venue near you. So leave your business card with us, and we'll see what we can do. You can preview those tonight as well. When you arrive at El Charro, you'll be able to tour the grounds. We'll be outside in a lovely setting with local food, and you'll be able to meet some of our entrepreneurs in our Circular Business Accelerator Incubator program that we do in partnership with the City of Phoenix. Perhaps some of you in the audience might be looking for strategic partners in materials management, or you might want to invest in some of their technologies. So please seek them out as well. You'll be treated to some of the special taste and enjoy a special presentation of the awards to these wonderful young innovators. So as a preview, I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell you about their projects from the Intel International Science and Engineering Fair, where we give an award for sustainability solutions and listen for their solutions.
Hi, everyone. I'm Asma from Albany, New York, and I'm here to talk to you about food waste. Every year, we waste 70 billion pounds of food in the United States. Out of all of this waste, 42% of it is produce, fresh fruits and vegetables. On the other hand, 42 million Americans are food insecure, which means they don't have constant access to a meal or a healthy option. Why isn't this unused produce going to the people who need it and can really benefit from it? My project is addressing the idea of food redistribution through data analysis in the capital region of New York, where I'm from. Our goal is to amplify food redistribution so we can reduce food waste, increase sustainability, while simultaneously improving the health of the food insecure in New York. The more produce that reaches these people, the more likely that they will succeed in school and jobs and live longer. The more data that we can collect on the gap between the undersupplied and the oversupplied, the closer we are to improving the health and the lives of food insecure people in America and even the world. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sahiti. I'm from Bangalore, India. And the name of my project is an innovative crowdsourcing approach to monitoring freshwater bodies. So the inspiration for this project started when a lake near my house caught fire one day. And I found that really intriguing, right? And I was surprised when I looked into it that it was really difficult to find scientific data about what kind of pollution was in that water. And I thought that was strange, because how are you supposed to solve water pollution if you don't even know what the pollution is? Which is why I came up with my solution, a platform for crowdsourcing water data across the world. The platform consists of 2 parts. The first part is a mobile-based water data collection app, which works along with electronic sensors and chemical test strips to collect 16 different parameters of any water sample. And then what the app does is it takes the data from all the different users who are using it and sends it all to a centralized cloud platform. And on that cloud platform, I've created a series of visualizations that will make it very easy for people to understand what that data means. So the idea is to create a really nice virtuous cycle where you can do water collection and data collection at home. You can send that to the cloud platform where you can visualize it, analyze it, understand it, take action based on that understanding, and then continue monitoring to see whether your action has been effective. And I think this system is really unique because it's very affordable. It's less than $1 to monitor 11 parameters. It's extensible. You can add more parameters. You can add more visualizations. It's very open, very easy to use, very easy to understand. And I think it's very significant because there's 100 million lakes on our planet. And as of now, we don't have a way of monitoring all of them. But with this, that could be possible. And I think that kind of large-scale monitoring and very informed action could be a real game changer for the Earth. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Emily Wong, and I'm from Cary, North Carolina, and my project is titled Applying Machine Learning to Wi-Fi Channel State Information for Smart, Safe, Energy-Saving Buildings. So I was shocked when I found out how much energy we're currently wasting in the United States, and I really wanted to find a way to improve smart buildings so they can automatically shut down any unneeded electricity wastage when unoccupied. So I began researching and found something called Wi-Fi Channel State Information, which is a really detailed and known information of a Wi-Fi transmission link. And so I thought that because the environment changes the way that the Wi-Fi signals propagate, I wanted to find out how big of an impact human presence would have on the Wi-Fi signals. So I began collecting my data in several different scenarios. First, I measured the Wi-Fi channel state information for an empty room versus an occupied room to see how big of an impact the human presence would have on the data. And I also measured data for a moving person versus a dynamic person, for one person versus two people in a room, and lastly, for different locations within a room. And then I used machine learning algorithms where I essentially trained my computer to analyze and classify the data for me, and I'm really excited to have achieved over a 99% classification rate for every scenario that I tested. Because my system can generate over 52 million data points per day, I've developed a low-cost, scalable, and reliable method of leveraging the existing Wi-Fi infrastructure across the United States to maintain security and save energy. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan Thorpe.
And I'm Rachel Chang, and we're from Long Island, New York. Around the world, 1 in 8 people do not have access to clean, sanitary water. This is largely in part to waterborne diseases, which cause millions of deaths every single year. And yet, the conventional methods of bacterial detection can only detect high quantities of bacteria in a long period of time. We created a system to rapidly and sensitively detect and purify water contaminated with E. coli, Shigella, cholera, and salmonella using graphene, a highly conductive form of carbon, and enzymes that target specific bacteria. These sensors were capable of detecting at least 1 colony of each of these 4 major waterborne pathogens in 1 liter of water instantaneously. This drastically improves upon the conventional methods of bacterial detection in a much more rapid, sensitive, and user-friendly manner.
After our sensors were constructed, we developed a purification unit that could eliminate this bacterial presence. Our purification unit was centered around an Arduino microprocessor, which is a device that can be coded to perform a wide variety of functions. In this study, we coded the Arduino to eject chemicals that could efficiently yet safely eliminate bacterial presence in water. Our purification unit had success in eliminating at least 10 colonies of each of the 4 major waterborne bacterial pathogens in water in as little as 10 seconds. These 2 devices have extremely important implications for both the developing and the developed world in terms of water quality. These 2 technologies can be used in conjunction in order to eliminate the threat of waterborne disease that exists today and to expand upon potable water access for all. Thank you.
Thank you, and come see these wonderful, talented students tonight Buses start leaving here at 5:15 right out front and will circulate all through the evening. Join us for a wonderful time, a wonderful dinner, nourishing your mind, your spirit, and your body. Thank you.